Hello, I'm Amanda. Welcome to Batwingpodcast. This is my guest.
Mario Santana. It's so nice to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. So this is my first ever podcast and Mario's first ever podcast.
Yes.
We're super stoked and excited to be doing
Yes. Super excited.
this. So I'm thinking to get started, maybe we should do a little about me, about us, get to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's start with you.
So Amanda, 27 years old, my big three, Aquarius sun, Sagittarius moon, and unfortunately, Capricorn rising.
Hold on. I have to brush up on this shit. I do have it though.
Do you have co-star?
So, I have Nebula.
Nebula? Okay, I don't know.
Nebula's really good, but I had to. I got roped into paying $30 for a 3-month subscription.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay, well don't renew the subscription and download CoStar. I hear a lot of bad things about CoStar.
Really?
But it tells you the chart, so that's really all you need.
That's the main thing. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, well, so I do have it here.
Okay.
So I'm a Leo sun, Taurus moon, and Libra rising.
I feel like I remember this. Well, that's why you're such a big flurry. The Leo sun and the Libra rising.
And then it's so heaty.
And that Taurus moon just keeps you at home not talking to the lovers.
Right? Yes.
I flirt with them, but I'm just gonna ignore them whenever I'm home. Sorry, it was fun at the bar, but
it's we're totally not meant for each other. Yeah. It's just the alcohol.
I wonder how gross does that probably sound like. This is actually an ASMR channel now.
We're gonna make noises.
Yeah. I actually listen to ASMR when I'm falling asleep. But that exactly.
I do too sometimes.
The can noise. I can't do the eating.
The eating? Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
I know, I hate that one too! I just have a thing with people eating with their mouths open.
Yeah.
It's I've always had that. I guess I was taught to always so I do enjoy it took a dark turn for me when people started doing because I like watching people eat, but it's have some class.
What was it that is the biggest somebody eating a hot dog, but you like watching the hot dog go in or something, but then you see it being mixed around and you're that's what is it about eating that you like? What is it?
I mean, I like seeing people enjoy food.
Okay, so the good faces.
Yes, it's oh my god, and then I'm yes, bitch, give me more, bitch. Yes.
I'm the complete opposite. I always try to hide my emotions when I'm eating, so I'm I don't want people knowing. And then when people walk by, I'm always super hyper aware that somebody's looking at me, so I crouch over and I'm please don't look at me.
I'm being a monster right now.
But dude, I don't know if I open my mouth when I chew, but I definitely talk while I'm chewing, and I just can't help it. I'll hear somebody talking.
I think that's fine. As long as you're not being
as long as I have my eyes
you
closed.
Can't even understand anything, those people that's just chew your food a little bit and then you can talk. I feel you have to be a master of the art of putting food in your cheeks and being able to spell out an actual
a hamster
well pronunciated word. Props to you, buddy.
Dude, my old boss, when I used to be a dog groomer, he used to chew and smack his lips. So he did.
Oh my goodness!
And he was also British, so he had his British accent while he was he'd talk, smack his lips, and I'd be Steven, please stop.
Yes.
I cannot chewing with your mouth open. I can deal with, but just the smacking of the lips. And he even went to posh school.
Extra.
He grew up in an environment where they taught him how to be posh and everything. And I'm he totally all of that just went out the window.
Went out the fucking window.
Yeah. My grandma, when she was alive, she used to do the fork pull where she'd grind her teeth on the fork, so you'd hear
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, the grinding of the fork.
I've never even heard of that.
It's infuriating.
That sounds very bad ASMR. That sounds like a nightmare.
ASMR for psychopaths.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, so we're completely winging this, so we don't know when the transition to the next topic. What it's going to be, when it's
going to happen. Yeah. We don't have a plan laid out, which makes it more fun.
Yeah, I'm getting those, little anxiety, a volcano, when it starts to erupt and you see it erupting. That's my anxiety is going up. Whenever I feel conversation dying, I'm oh no, it's going to be that.
Oh my goodness!
I'm going to hold the air.
Oh my goodness.
Because I know that we talked that we were gonna like bring up topics, but like now that I'm in like the actual moment, like my brain is not. It's not like thinking any of the topics I was gonna bring up. Actually, no, I do have one. So been having a rough couple of weeks. So just for the viewers out there, or the listeners, since you can't really see us, my cat died a few weeks ago. Whatever, it's been a rough few weeks. But today, I'm like, I'm gonna go to work. I saw a couple of TikToks saying that tomorrow you're gonna be like, why is everything going right for me? And I had that so strong in my head. I believed that. I was like, today everything's gonna go right. I'm gonna be confused why things are finally going my way. I get into work. All of the esthetician stuff is in my massage room.
Really?
So, which makes it hard for me to maneuver around my clients because I have to like go around these expensive machines. I'm gonna bump into them. I'm clumsy. So I'm like instantly pissed. I'm like, are you serious? Like, this is not what happening. So I'm like, whatever. Like,
it's a
fine.
test. It's a test.
Yeah. So the day goes by. Like, my clients are fine. They were all nice. But then I go, keep in mind all the esthetician stuff's in around me. It's in my cabinets. And I had bought in the purse. So when my cat died, I bought the ghost face purse for like therapy or retail therapy.
Of course.
And so I put it in the cabinet because like, why would I be afraid of anything being in the cabinet that could harm my purse? I go and lift up my purse and I see this thing dangling from my purse, like this like container. The girl had put hot wax into the cabinet and didn't put a lid on it. So the chain of my purse went into the wax and was stuck in it. And I'm like, are you serious? This is the definition.
That is a lot to process.
I had to hold in my like tears because I work with like 30 females. I'm not gonna be the girl who's crying over. So I find the other esthetician. She finally like does all she can to get off all the wax. We get it off, and then I'm like, whatever. So then I walk into my car just like frustrated. Right when I get to my car, guess what happens? I step in dog shit. I cried all the way home. As soon as I got into my car, cried all the way home. And I was in my car doing like one of those things where I had like my hand, like the car is not even on. I have my hand over my face. I can't believe after like the shit day that I had yesterday, this today, like why? I'm like, it couldn't be like a dungy like purse I've had for years from Goodwill or something. It had to be the purse I just bought that I bought because of my cat. And it's fucking ruined with cat wax cootie wax.
Pussy wax.
Yeah, it was fitting.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I mean, no, I'm loud.
No, you're good. But so I'm like, are you serious? And then while I'm like crying in my car, I see that somebody else is in the car next to me, and I don't know why. Like my brain was like, what if this guy comes over and knocks on your window and it's like, here's $1,000.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, right? That's what I'm imagining. And then I like look up to see if it's gonna happen. Dude's driving. I'm like, this guy couldn't even give me $1,000.
God damn it! You could not give me $1,000.
But that dog shit, I can't remember the last time I stepped in anything. Gum, dog shit, and of course it's when I'm like about to like hold in all my tears. And it's like when you get your belt loop stuck on the door handle or like your shirt stuck on the door handle after
like
a hard
the smallest
day.
thing.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh my goodness, but that's just crazy. I mean, that's life sometimes.
Yeah.
Like life, I feel like right now, if I could interpret that in any way, maybe the universe is just telling you, you are a strong ass bitch. And I'm trying to show you right now how strong you are.
Why would I want that?
Because it's not even a thing that you want, it's just something that you have.
Oh, I guess I'm privileged.
I love you.
Oh, and then so another thing at work. So on Saturday, here's another to top it off. I have a herniated disc that's pushing into my nerve that at the time was making it hard for me to walk, to sit, to stand.
And this has been going for a while now, right? It's been like...
So it just flared up last Friday, but this happens every year because...
right.
When I was drunk and I was hanging out with Harley, we were shit-faced, down by the beach at siesta.
Shit-faced by the beach, guys. That's like a total thing we do here where we're from. We're from Sarasota, Florida.
So we have multiple beaches around us.
So many beaches.
We don't go
have you seen Siesta Key?
Not recently. Why? What's going on in Siesta?
I have not seen Siesta Key. I think I've made it like a point to like never like
ever in your life.
I watched the show for the first season.
Oh, you mean the show?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like the actual page. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we've got.
Oh my gosh, that's the other thing. It's like we have that, but like a lot of us are really desensitized from the fact that we have that. Like we actually hate that we have that here because it's a very bad representation of like what our city actually is.
Yeah.
But it's like we're mainly struggling here. We're not rich and affluent.
So the owner, to give the backstory, like the dude who owns 1-800-ASK Gary, his son, you know, they got a lot of money. They sent a pilot to MTV, to like the Jersey Shore of Sarasota.
Of course.
And so they took on. I don't know why MTV thought that this was a good idea.
Oh my goodness, I know. I think
so. I didn't see any of the. I want to like. It's not because I like. I'm actively trying to avoid it. I just don't have cable. You know, look at your phone while we're doing a podcast.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just that I have like businesses and things that I have to like attend to.
Oh yeah, Mario's also getting into music too. Or he's doing music with like the violin, or are we?
So I am a violinist, and I have been kind of like on a hiatus for like a long time. Yeah, I realized. So you haven't been doing any of your busking or anything. Probably over a year. Yeah. So I'm actually finally gonna be able to clear up my schedule in the fall enough to, I guess, get back into the music scene. So.
Oh wow, I'm excited and happy. Are you gonna be doing like YouTube videos of it? Like, how are you gonna promote it besides outside just local?
Well, obviously, it all takes like a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I think I haven't even began, honestly, to like really figure out the logistics of everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like once I have the time,
or something. Like we can do that now, right?
Well, yeah, of course. So I'm on Instagram at violin_x_savage. ViolinXSavage. Nice. What is your Instagram?
So my Instagram just ADUENSKIE, because I can't say A to one ski because everyone's gonna be like, how do you spell that? Yeah. But yeah, it's like my personal Instagram. I don't really care to like promote. So you guys don't have to go follow.
Yeah, you guys don't have to go follow me either. Like,
but you're trying to like promote your music. You're trying to promote your music though.
I know. Yeah. I do have like a few things, just not really like I'm not like very active. But like I said, it's like something that I'm definitely trying to do, and for sure.
Right, but no. So let's go back to my dog. So with the herniated disc. So I had called out that Friday. So like I can't move, but you know, healing is a luxury of the rich. I'm poor, so I have to go to work. So, you know, I bring my back brace in. I'm like, I'll modify all my movements because I'm a massage therapist. So I'm not going to like do anything too crazy like how I like to do. And we're having trouble we set up Alexa to do our music. But now all of a sudden...
Alexa's your DJ?
Yeah,
Alexa's your DJ! I mean, okay, Alexa does not so bad. I feel like there's actual DJs that do like really bad compared to like Alexa. Has anybody been to like a party with a bad DJ? I have.
I don't know. Like, by the time that like I'm too drunk to even be like, what is this playing? Like, what? But no. So
Alexa's your DJ.
Yeah, and she's been turning off randomly. Like she'll just stop playing. So I'm like, I can't massage to dead silence. It's like because my client's breathing heavy. I'm breathing heavy. So I'm like, I don't want this to be the session of us like doing, what's that yoga where it's only breathing, where people are like...
Yeah, but you have to breathe, and like a lot of
I don't want to hear my clients breathing.
Of course.
So anyway, so it's the first 10 minutes of the massage. If it was like the last 10 minutes, I wouldn't even bother. But it's the first 10 minutes of the massage, don't know this client. So I'm like, I don't want this to be her first experience getting a massage by me with no music, which apparently would have been a better idea than what I did. But so she's laying there. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry about the music. Like, let me go turn the music back on. And she goes, oh, you don't have to worry about it. So I'm like, oh, she's being polite. And I'm like, it'll only take me 5 seconds. Like, I just have to leave the room and be like, hey, Alexa, play spa music. And then so I do that and come back in. Things are good and dandy. And then the music turns off again. I play music on my phone. And then everything's fine. Okay. You know, the massage is going great. I told her I'm going to give her a discount. And because, you know, the music's going on and off. So I go up to the front desk. I'm like, hey,
that was really nice of you, by the way.
Right, but apparently,
that's just Amanda right there. A testament to
it was offensive.
Oh, really?
Because when she went to go, I told the front desk, I'm like, hey, like, give her a discount, and so they give her a $5 discount, and then she was like, $5. That's it. She goes, I wasn't gonna complain, but now I'm gonna complain, and she said that.
Oh wow.
When I went to go turn the music back on, since she said that she didn't like don't worry about it, and I left anyways because I needed the music to massage. Apparently that meant that I didn't care about her needs.
Right.
And I'm like, if my biggest like problem of the day is getting a massage and my massage therapist leaving for 5 seconds to turn on music is my biggest problem. Like, I wish I was you. You know what I mean?
Oh my
like, that's
goodness! Not just that. It's like she really should have communicated all of this before. If it was really gonna be such a problem, afterwards, it's like.
But
have you ever gone to the hair salon? Have you ever had like a hair salon lady literally just like chopping up all your hair, like talking on her phone and not giving a crap, and like then charging you like super crazy amounts of money for like, oh my goodness.
That's why I'm like, and then my manager told me, she was like, well, Amanda, like next time if you're in this situation again, just be like, hey, like I need the music to play if that's okay with you, to like give them that they have the choice in it. And I'm like, that makes sense. But still, like in the back of my head, I'm like, that is your complaint of the day, is that I had to leave the room for 5 seconds, so you feel like I don't give a fuck about you, but you're still getting all your time.
Yeah.
It's not like I gypped her 5 minutes or
exactly.
Like that. But yeah, so apparently like the biggest, like the whole reason why she like said all that was because it was only a $5 discount. I'm like, it's not like she, and my coworker was like, well, Amanda, if I got a steak medium rare and it came well done, I wouldn't want to pay for it. I'm like, right, but you wouldn't eat the steak. She got her massage, like she received the massage.
Yeah, or at least you would like ask to send back the steak, and they would send you another one, and you would eat the steak. Either way, you would do what you want, and you just wouldn't like. It would just be the worst thing to like get up and overreact, and be like, "Oh, I am leaving this restaurant. This is such a an insult to me, my person."
But that's why. So, like the people listening, like, how do you feel about that situation? Before somebody's like HIPAA laws, me saying she is not a HIPAA law. That's because you don't know who the person is. Mm-hmm. You don't know their name or anything like that. You don't know what they look like. But so, like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, would you guys be like, no, that lady's in the right?
Yeah. Would you guys be like, fuck this lady, or would you be like, oh man, I think I totally sympathize with this lady?
That's what I'm like. Whatever. Let's switch to the next. I'm really angry. But yeah.
Well, so you are a massage therapist,
right? Yes.
And I am a musician, but I'm currently working in the fabulous world of retail.
on St. Armand's, right?
Nonetheless. On St. Armand's, nonetheless, which is one of the bougiest places in Sarasota.
So that's like the small city right next to the beach. So it's like the most expensive stores, like the most expensive people.
It's actually even like not even just a city. It's like a little island.
Yeah.
So it's very much its own little world, guys. Like people from Lombok Key are very different to people in Sarasota.
You know what I started getting paranoid about? If the microphone is rubbing on your shirt and it's doing that like shh.
And it's doing that sound.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to like keep it like ooh.
Well, hopefully it wasn't. Like maybe like these are cheap from Amazon.
I know.
But like hopefully like maybe it has one of those like noise reducer things. I don't know. But keep going with the.
Yes. So the world of retail. I mean, obviously I'm sure a lot of people work in retail. It's obviously an industry that everybody lands on. I feel like at some point in their life, just like the fast food industry or restaurant industry or something like that. I fucking hate it.
Especially you, like especially with like how good of a person, like people's person you are. But you're a people person in your environment, not when you're like forced to be in an environment and these people expect all these things from you. What do you have like a horror story? Like do you have like one of those customers where you're just like, I will never forget Beth. And then with her husband Robert. They hit me with their cane.
Really the worst thing that I've ever the worst situations that I ever encounter at least right now where I am at, because I've been in very different retail places. Anything from Forever 21 to working for Vince Camuto or High Retail and things like that. So right now I'm just selling clothes that protect you from the sun and dry quickly. So great for fishing, great for the water.
Is it those shirts that have the mesh, but then a shirt covering it? It's like a windbreaker mesh.
Yes. Okay. Basically, things are something that would keep you
Tommy Bahama or something.
Well, Tommy Bahama uses a lot of cotton. We use more polyester. Right. Yeah.
But they look as if they're.
But they look like that. Yeah, exactly. But they'll actually keep you cool and in the Florida weather that's always burning sun, hot and humid. But our store is kind of like a boutique store. So we have our rule is that we don't do returns, but we do exchanges.
Right. Okay. Fair.
And it's really hard to remember to tell everybody. You know, when
I'm sure you guys have signs everywhere too.
And we do have signs in one of our stores.
Yeah.
And in one of our stores, we don't. So we have to try to make more of like an effort to like tell people. So it does
set
happen
you up for
sometimes.
failure. That's
you're
the owner.
Absolutely
the owner of that place is trying to help the fucking antidepressant medicine business. And that's you guys. That's you guys over there buying Xannies and Zoloft.
Oh my goodness! In cahoots with Big Pharma. I love it. Yes. All our bosses are doing this behind our backs. We just don't know because we are not the big man. Yeah. Oh my god, what's the same thing happening to you?
No, now I'm just paranoid. Like it's just.
No, you're just paranoid. I'm paranoid too. I know. I love it because it's like we're holding microphones, like, and it actually feels kind of cool. Yeah. But at the same time, they're very small microphones. Yeah, like so, like, can you guys imagine when you've ever like been with like a guy and he shows you his micro penis, and you're just like, oh my god, I can literally only use 2 fingers right now. I'm sorry though, but like 2 fingers to hold that penis, it's too small. Like, I need a penis that you can at least put like your whole hand around. If you love
the man, it's never too small.
No, but I don't.
No, that's why they have giant dildos.
I think you're totally right. If you do fall in love with a person, it's like, I guess I do, but I mean, it's like, I don't want to destroy my anus. I'm not trying to like wreak havoc on my like cavernous, you know.
I mean, like he's not wrong with the size, but like it's, you know, it's cute.
It's cute. It's like a little like a little puppy when they're like very tiny.
Yeah.
I guess it does like little tricks. It'll still like stand on
You
command
pet
and
them,
like
you send them on their way. You pet them with 2 fingers. Oh, and Chantel is here.
Chantel is here. Everybody give it up for Chantel.
And she is pooping.
And that's Chantel for you guys.
Yeah. But so should we like finish, like wrap it up? Well, I want to hear the story that you wanted to say.
Yes, okay. No. So okay, it's just really not even like
we can't wrap up this size. Sorry.
Oh my goodness, it's literally gonna be like on Halloween when you put on like a freaking white like bed sheet to be like a ghost and like it just like
do you like your best to like keep it on? Okay, let's
oh my goodness.
All right.
Well, no.
Let's not offend 98% of the men in America.
Oh my goodness, podcast. No, we love you guys. We love you guys. If you have a micro penis, we think you are beautiful.
Like a cute little puppy.
Like a cute little puppy. I love to put like a cute little bow on it and like give it to somebody for Christmas. Just not myself.
What's the story? Let's hear the story. Okay.
So I'm having a good time at work. I just hit my goal. I'm totally like 420 people say hi, and I'm just having a good old time. And then these people like come in, and right away I know that it's something bad because the lady just dashes through the door, doesn't even look at anything, just comes straight to me with a bag, and I'm like, I know what this is. Yeah. And then she's just like, I need to return this. I'm like, yeah, I just like wanted to like get it from my boyfriend and he didn't like it, so I just need to return it. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. You can have a store credit, but like unfortunately we don't return things. Well, nobody never told me that, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, but like still we can't do anything. So she goes away, and I'm like, okay, it's fine. And then her mom comes in after her,
How old
and I'm like,
lady?
oh my god, here we go, level 2. So the lady must have been like in her like late 40s.
No, then she's bringing her
totally
boomer
looks
mother.
like a Susan. She looks like a boomer Susan, Karen lady. Like, I don't know what you guys call them. I call them Susans and Karens. But anyways, she comes in and I'm like, oh my gosh, this already feels like a level of a video game where I'm like, okay, I have to defeat the next level. And like, here comes the mother and she's like, my daughter just told me that you guys won't return this for her. And I'm like, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I really would like to do everything that I can for you, but like, we just can't return it. Like, we can do store credit and like give you something else for the same price or more, whatever you want to do. She's like, oh, this is crazy. Can you call your manager? And I'm like, ma'am, I am the manager. Oh my goodness. And then they both marched out of the store. And I'm like, okay.
That was easy.
All right, that was
level
it.
2
that was
defeated.
It. Okay, well, here comes the fucking boss level. She brings in her husband, who looks like a freaking tank. But like,
what are we calling him?
Guys,
what's his name?
He's like a gym. like a big gym, not a slim gym, like a big gym.
Oh no! Like
so big gym comes in, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna like be scared of anybody. This is America. I have my fucking rights. Like I am literally not afraid to fucking like go off on these people right now. Like people stand up. He's for about yourself. To risk it all stand for the big gym. I do not give any food. Anyways, big gym walks in. He's like, all right, man. Yeah, this is what's going on here, man. We need to do something about this. I'm like, sir, I'm sorry, but there's just nothing I can do about it. So at this point, these people are literally just going around the store, just like cussing and like having like this terrible time. Oh my goodness! Just because they really need to return these like 2 shirts and get their money back. It's because they're fucking so I'm like, okay, let me see if maybe I can actually like do something for them. No, don't tell me I want to be the bigger person. No. And it's not even that I want to be the bigger person. It's just, oh my gosh, at the end of the day, you and I are softies, bitch. You and I are such softies. We are such good humans. Like, it doesn't even matter. So I freaking go and I call my boss and I'm like, hey, I know that we never do this, but these people are really like about to like have like a mental breakdown here. Like this is about to become like viral on TikTok kind of shit. Big Pharma. Oh my god, that's what I'm talking about. Big Pharma, guys. Oh, okay. So finally I'm able to do something to these people, like and like make their day better. I'm like, okay, we're gonna return this. Guess what this woman decides to do? No, she doesn't spit on. She literally, I'm like, yeah, guys, so here we go. So I hope you're happy. And she's like, well, you know what? You were actually the one that sold us the shirts, and you weren't very nice to my husband. And then it literally clicked that I remember the interaction with these people, and they come into my store. They come into my store drunk as fuck, like belligerently drunk, and just start going crazy. And finally, after spending 30 minutes, like completely, like just being really inappropriate with me and really drunk, they buy 2 shirts. And she's like, yeah, you weren't very nice to my husband. And the daughter turns around and she's like, Mom, Dad was being an asshole. Yeah. And I just like looked at her and I'm just like, yeah. Well, so I hope you guys have a nice day. You thought you were on level 3. You're already on like level 7 with these people. These people. Yeah. And I didn't even remember. You went on a side quest, completely forgot that you had a main quest to finish. And so they came in. So you weren't even on level 1 with like the 40-year-old. It was already, I was already like on a whole other game. Yeah. But hopefully they're gone. Hopefully, like, do you remember, like, how long the distance was from the first time you saw them and then the second time? It was literally, like, a week. Hopefully they're just tourists. And, like, the reason why they needed their money back was because they realized they were about to get on a flight, which is also why I was a little more sympathetic to them. Well, it's because you didn't remember them the first time. I know. Well, I didn't know you were a manager there, too. Congratulations. Well, thank you very much. Well, Chantel is here, so I think we should end this podcast. And then I think we had a great time. Hopefully the people listening also had a really good time. Yeah. Leave comments of what you want next. Tell us, ideas. We're pretty we're softies, but we're like hard shelled. So we're bad bitches. Like we can take a lot of we're fucking bad bitches. Yeah. Like you can we have a dark humor and we'll joke about it. We really will joke about absolutely. This is like a no judgment zone, but if you're just trying to be funny. Yeah. And you don't have a evil intent behind your sarcasm or your fucking jokes, we welcome that shit. Well, it's like if I like my feelings get hurt, I'll just go to your job, ask for the owner to get some Zoloft and some Xannies. Fuck yeah. All right. See ya. I don't know how to end it. I love you guys. Bye.